fiscal responsibility sounds nice. It's Joe Lunchbucket, Harvey Park.
I think if you say, all you gotta say is we gotta live within our means. We've gotta quit spending money we don't have. We all need to have shared sacrifice. We've gotta quit stealing from our grandkids and borrowing from the Chinese in order to do it. To me, that's a universal concept. In that, that's how we run our families. We don't spend money we don't have, or if we do, we run up on a credit card and we get really nervous. We do everything we can to get rid of that debt as quickly as we can, and we sure don't take out a credit card in our kid's name and buy ourselves things. And so, if you break it down to simple terms that live within our means, just like our families do, I think that is fairly across-the-board message. It's not Democrat, it's not Independent, it's not Republican. It's a responsible America.
How long is it going to take her to hit your pro-life stance?
Don't care.
You're not
My answer is I am a pro-life, lifelong Catholic. However, the federal government should not be making these decisions. They're in the courts, they're in the state. The federal government needs to stay out of those issues at this point in our history. If she wants to take me on from that, and she'll say, well, what are you going to do? And my answer again is, I am a pro-life Catholic because there is nothing else that I have to say about that issue. It's not my business.
What do you do about immigration?
Can't have a responsible immigration policy until you actually have a secure border where you know who's coming and going. Because otherwise, once you start changing the rules, you're going to encourage an influx of more people, and that's the last thing we need. So we figure out a way to secure all of our borders, our northern border, our southern border, our coast, everywhere. There are people in this world who are trying to come into this country not only for economic gain, but also because they want to do us harm. So it's a national security event, and it's one of the few mandated roles of our federal government by our Constitution that they secure our borders. So let's enforce our immigration laws, let's secure our borders. Once we do that, I am a practical man. I do not think, one, we can return 11 to 15 million people to another country. Two, I'm afraid our economy depends on those people at this point in our history. What we need to do is enforce our laws. We need to enforce our employment laws, and that we punish employers who give these people jobs. We need to cut off their social services so that they are not so eager to come here and get Medicaid, Medicare, free health care. So if we make them pay for their services as they go, we'll do better. We need to have them pay taxes, and they broke our laws. So they need to have some sort of legal penalty. Now, what that penalty should be, I'm open for discussion. Whether it's fines with service, but we need to have them pay for the fact that we are a law-abiding country. They need to pay penalties for breaking our laws. Once they do that, and they agree to assimilate into our country, we need to put them at the very back of the immigration line. From our standpoint as a country, I think what we need to do is make that immigration line more reasonable. Let's improve our legal immigration policies where it is easier, better, faster to become citizens for those who want to become citizens, who agree to assimilate, who agree to work by our rules. And if at any point in that line, whether you were there in the beginning legally or you got into the back of the line because you've agreed to play legally now, if you mess up and you break our laws again, you are gone forever. But I don't think we can say we can send all these people back. I don't think we can say our economy can live without them at this point. We need to have responsible legal immigration that discourages bad behavior and encourages good behavior, just like the rest of our government.
What's your position on the DREAM bill?
The DREAM bill is half right. If they want to come, if the people here want to join our military and fight for our country and perform service, then I believe they should have the fast track to citizenship. I don't believe by going to 2 years of community college and taking basket weaving, you have earned the right to be a citizen here.
Agreed. Totally agree.
Right? You go to the military first, that is a commitment to our way of life. That is a commitment to the United States Constitution is your adopted home, your country, your way of life.
I would say more than 2 years, though. A 4-year age, which is most people.
Up to discussion. But the quick path to citizenship for the young kids who came here illegally, maybe at no fault of their own, is our military, and if it is the Peace Corps, I don't care how we determine the right thing within the DREAM Act, that is fine. But 2 years of community college does not earn you the right to citizenship.
Paid by whom?
Paid, yeah, again, paid, again. They do not, just like my kids don't get a free ticket, their kids shouldn't get a free ticket. College is earned. And there are ways that people can earn their college if they don't have financial means at home. But 2 years of going to college should not earn you citizenship.
2 years of indoctrination.
Don't they already have the military option for people to get citizenship?
There is a fast track within the military, and I'm all for that. The DREAM Act is partially right, and I like what they're doing to encourage that responsible citizenship behaviorship. I don't think 2 years of going to college earns you citizenship. It's not onerous enough compared to what all the people who have going through the legal immigration process to become citizens of this great country, like our ancestors did, like the people who are in line legally now. At the same time, I don't want to punish these kids. I want to give them a reasonable chance of earning citizenship. Kids are our future. Immigrant children are going to be great contributions to our country. They are now. But let's encourage a legal pathway for them to do it that has a little bit of substance.
The Hispanic youth, they'll be our policemen, they'll be our firemen, they'll be our plumbers, our doctors, our military.
They are now.
They're great.
To a degree,
They are a great addition to our society. They are great Americans. Being an American citizen is the greatest privilege in my life. And it is an earned privilege when you didn't start here. Yes, I was very lucky to be born here. But you have to, if you are not, you have to earn that privilege, and you must do it legally. We are a citizen, we are a country of law-abiding citizens. We do not have the right to pick and choose which laws we are going to enforce or follow. As a citizenry that believes in our Constitution, if we do not like a law, it is our responsibility to get it changed. It is not our responsibility to ignore it. That is how a responsible citizen reacts in this country. And we are a generous country, always have been, always will be, and we need to continue to be so. And we need to continue a reasonable, fair, and I think invigorated legal immigration process. We need them. They become part of us. They are a part of our future. But we want law-abiding, assimilated citizens.